can be a duelist! Some of you need to be vanguards! I swear to God, if you do not have a character that you are good at for all 3 classes, get the out of competitive. Not all of us can be duelists. I'm over here maining Adam Warlock trying to keep everybody alive, and all you do is rush into the fight. Cloak.
This is actually just like the polar opposite of the previous video. What the
Dagger mains, if you do not start healing somebody! I get it, Cloak is fun to play, but sometimes we need health! If you are in the loading screen and you see that your team has 1 healer and
really quick, I'm gonna let it finish. But you know how diabolical it is that the numbers for damage and healing aren't shown when you hit tab until the end of the game? I love it because it's so funny when you see your teammates rage at your supports and be like, you guys aren't healing, and then at the end of the game they have like 8,000 more healing each of them than the other team's supports, and you're like, oh really? It's so funny.
And 3 duelists, the other 2 of you should not be picking a duelist! And I get it. You know, the game's early. We're all still learning everything. But that's what quick play and practice mode is for. If you're doing this shit in competitive, you need to get the out!
But here's the thing though. I understand it's frustrating. But if you are the person who flexes every game, you will climb. If you're good at your flexes, you will climb. Like, yeah, it's gonna be annoying for a little while, but you will climb through it. It's just gonna take a little bit. Like if you play with friends and you stack, it'll go much faster because all your friends are also good and they also all flex, right? Like you can just play around whatever idiots you're with, right? But like if you're playing by yourself, on average, you'll still climb faster than the guy who's only playing one thing, right? So like, yeah, it's annoying, but like, chill, brother, you'll be fine. Don't you worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. You'll be fine.
I get it. We all want.
What does flex mean? Flex means that like, okay, let's say you have a main, you're a Spider-Man main and you play Spider-Man, but then you also play some other DPS, right? You play other, you know, duelists. You're a DPS player. You're a duelist player. That's it. Like you can't really play support. You can't really play tank. Flex means somebody who can play something from all 3 roles, right? And you are comfortable playing, like you have a main, right? Like I'm mostly a tank player, but I can also flex over to Mantis or Luna Snow, and I can also flex over to a couple DPS player or DPS duelists, right? I'm more flexible in this game than I've been in previous games because I've spent more time on them. Most people who don't have a lot of time to invest in the game haven't been flexible. So yes, flex is being flexible with your picks. Best way of putting it.
Moon Knight skin, but nobody's gonna get it if all of you don't know how to play the game and we're...
What? Bro, be honest, you mostly played with a team until you got in some game level or rank, so you don't care. Come on, let's try to understand most solo queue players. I just told you. What part of my sentence, my little spiel there didn't make sense? I just told you that it would be more annoying because it's gonna, like, you're gonna have games like this. But on average, if you keep playing and you're a good flex player, you will climb. Yeah, you're gonna have those 1 or 2 games in a row that might suck ass because like nobody's flexing. But like, if you let that tilt you onto oblivion, your mental is gonna fall apart, and that's on you. You have to just be able to get through it. No, but it's not just saying you're objectively wrong, because that's not what I said. You're objectively wrong, because I was just saying to you that if you are good at flexing, it doesn't matter if it's just your opinion. Your opinion can be objectively wrong, right? It's like, you will climb. It's just gonna take a little longer. All I said was, if you play with other people that are also do the same thing, you'll climb faster. But if you don't, it's just gonna take a bit longer. That's it. Like, you will still keep climbing though. It will happen. Don't let it bother you. You know, you have to be able to put the previous game behind you. That's very important. Mental is actually very important in these games.
All losing our progress on the goddamn rank! Like, please, for the love of God, just learn how to play a Vanguard. Just... please, bro. Some of y'all are gonna say, oh, why don't you play Vanguard? I do. I'm Magneto every other round. Then I'm not Adam Warlock. And I'd love to be a duelist, but it's taken every time. And I'd actually like to win a game. And again, I know we're all still new. I'm still new as shit too. I'm pretty ass. But I know
maybe that's
simple gameplay mechanics that are actually gonna help the team win. I'm not
but do
thinking
you,
only
though?
about myself when I'm in ranked. If you're wondering why I'm this upset, I got off a 5-game losing spree in competitive when I was almost about to rank up, and it brought me all the way back down to 0. Because my entire team every time wanted to be a duelist. Oh my god.
There's so much that can be said about that. Because like, that's gonna stick out more to you than those win streaks, you know? And like, yeah, that can happen, but over time you will climb. It sounds like you're mentally kind of falling apart. I find it a little hard to believe that 5 games in a row you actually got 5 DPS players every single game. Like, there's no way, right? Like, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's a little bit of exaggeration. And also, you can win games with 1-4-1. I've done it. You can also win games with 1-3-2. I've done it many, many times. Most of the games when I was playing with, even with friends, and I was playing with like SK or playing with Wanted, like, they'd always DM me, want me to play. You know why they always want to play? Because they want a tank player on their team. I solo tanked like 80% of our games. I would play solo tank versus dual tank, and I'd win those battles. I was winning the 1v2s against their tank line almost every single time. You can do it, I promise.
Scarlet Witch and Marvel Rivals. You most likely mess up all of your ultimates. Her ult is honestly one of the weakest ones in the duelist role. In low ranks, you'll wipe full teams, but once you get into better lobbies, you're going to get KO'd quick if you go for greedy plays. It has a short range of 15 meters and a long 4-second
which is just a little bit
It also
struggle.
doesn't help that you scream at the top of your lungs, alerting the enemy where you're at. The key is starting your ult
Support tank dude goes crazy. True.
And then wait 2 to 3 seconds and peek the corner right as your ult is going off. Also keep in mind that any barriers can block it, and any stun such as Luna's Snowball or Bucky's arm can cancel it. You most likely have no idea how to use your seal ability. The stun from this is very strong considering its AoE, and it lasts 4.5 seconds. If they have dive heroes like Venom or Hulk, save it for them when they dive. If they don't have dive, you can focus on using it on the enemy tanks to deny them space. It's also great for cutting off chokes as enemies can't pass through it. You miss all of your right clicks. Let's be honest, Scarlet is just a better version of DPS Moira from Overwatch 2. Moira struggles to burst people down, and Scarlet's right click fixes that issue. Your right click can do up to 65 damage per shot. The key is going for direct hits, as you'll only get half of the damage if you only hit the splash. This rewards good aim, as you can hit almost 200 damage in only 3 shots. Try to land your right clicks as early in the fight as possible.
I think Witch is
put pressure on the enemy.
not
Also,
the
your
best
primary
pick,
region's
but
more right clicks, so if you see them 2 bars or less, you can't.
That's where I play.
The direct hit.
I could see where another rank said she's probably pretty decent. So, next.
Don't trust him. He's evil. Though he may disguise himself as an angel, I know the devil when I see it. I can't let him live. Not after everything he's done. Don't believe a word he says. If he looks at you and says snow is white, then he is lying. He is the great deceiver. He has fooled us all. Those dark, beady eyes of his hold malice and hatred. And I can't stop him anymore. Bro, who are you talking about? Him. Who is him? The bane of my existence. Bro, who could you be talking about that is this bad? Him. Oh, you're crazy. He's so cute. Who not? That is Satan incarnate. You cannot stop Jeff forever. I will get
How can you hate him?
Back, demon! Back, I say! Spider-Man! Get his ass!
These are so good. These are actually so good. Oh god. Oh, I've seen this. I know where this is going. That's awesome. That's so funny.
Dude, Alex, my POV.
The Hulk POV is so much funnier. I wish I saw the Hulk POV. Oh man, the Hulk POV is so much better than this one too. Oh man, hang on, maybe what's the chances it's the next one? Damn, unfortunately it's not. Hang on, I found it. I found the Hulk POV. Look at this. It's so good. It's actually so good. Wait a minute. Is this the Iron Man's POV? Wait. Oh my god. Wait, crap did find it. Wait, my goat. Hang on. Wait a minute.
He's trying to chuck Wolverine at me! Oh my god, he got me!
There's no way we got all 3 camera angles! That's awesome! Holy shit! This is the sauce. This is what gaming was made for.
Oh my god, he got me!
You can't even be mad. You actually can't even be mad. That's great. Oh, that's funny as shit. I didn't know there was an Iron Man POV too. That's hilarious. That's why this is so great. This wouldn't be possible without you guys. This content is completely funded by you guys. So if you see Rivals TikToks that you really enjoy, make sure you submit them to me in my Discord. Yeah, I could look through the internet and find them, but it kind of ruins the first time magic of seeing them. Mods go through it and make sure there's nothing's getting banned or DMCA music or anything like that, and they give it all to me. But yeah, if you love this content, make sure you keep submitting it, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it. So please keep doing that, and I appreciate you. All right. Oh god, Rivals rant. Oh god, it's a 2-minute rant.
The people complaining about Marvel Rivals are going to ruin it for everyone. Like, if the developers actually listen to y'all, the game won't even be fun anymore.
Oh
like,
no.
I remember when the trailer for this game came out, so many people were clowning on it, saying that it was just an Overwatch ripoff. And now that the game's out and people realize that the game's actually fun, so many people are complaining, trying to literally turn the game into a Marvel Overwatch. Like, I keep seeing people say that the game needs a role queue because there aren't enough healers in the game. Bro, no, it doesn't, bro. If somebody doesn't want to be a healer, they don't have to play as a healer. I'm saying this as someone who mains Jeff the Shark. Like, I think playing as Jeff is fun as hell, bro. He has a great escape. He does good damage on his own, so I could fight if I want to. And bro, it's so fun being able to heal.
What's my guy doing under the map there?
Far away range. So I think playing as him is fun. But if somebody else doesn't think it's fun to play as a strategist, then they shouldn't be forced to have to. Like, bro, if I hop in a game and the duelist and the strategist spots are took, I'm not playing as a vanguard. I'm hopping off. Then I keep seeing people say,
I'm sorry, what was that?
If I hop in a game and the duelist and the strategist spots are took, I'm not playing as a vanguard. I'm hopping off.
So, to the guy earlier who was screaming about, like, why I can't rank up and, like, you know, how the games are so bad with, like, how people playing it, this is a good example of the people that are probably playing with you. Right? They refuse to swap. People like this will get stuck at a certain rank and they won't be able to go any higher. You, though, by being a flex player and being able to play multiple different roles and multiple different characters, will keep climbing. That was the point I was trying to make before. Whereas if you are flexible and you're good at your flexes, you will keep climbing. Yeah, you'll have unfortunate games. Yeah, you'll have problems in like certain games and you'll go on losing streaks or winning streaks because like tilt and stuff like that. But on average, you will climb because certain people will refuse to do it. And those people will suffer a little bit more.
Then I keep seeing people say, oh, this character needs to get nerfed. That character needs to get nerfed. Bro, I have played with almost every single character in a ton of ranked matches. There is no character in this game that is so overpowered above everyone else that they need to get nerfed. Like,
Hella. Other than Hella, I'm kind of like, you know, like maybe Hawkeye 2, maybe. But like, bands keep that together. I'm not even sure if I'm just throwing those out there. Those are the only two that I think of.
I've seen people say that Wanda needs to get nerfed. Bro, do you know how many people I didn't took out that were using Wanda? She's one of the easiest people to take out in the game. Like, what are y'all talking about? I've seen people complaining about Jeff's ultimate. Like, it's this unblockable thing. Like, yeah, it could be annoying, but if you have a character that has a good escape like a Wanda or a Moon Knight, bro, it's real easy to avoid his ultimate. If you and your team know how to use your characters, no character in this game is overpowered. And if you and your team know how to use your characters, you don't need one of every class. Like, there have been so many games that I've won with just duelists on my team. Like, no Vanguard, no healers. So, if y'all know what y'all doing, bro, this game shouldn't be this difficult.
0?
Dude, I swear, the people...
Yeah, enjoy the game for sure, but I think that's a little bit of cap. You kind of need at least one in like an actual serious game. But if it's quick play, like, yeah, just quick play, like, yeah, have fun, obviously, have a good time. Like, I'm not saying don't, like, I'm just, that's all is a little disingenuous. 1-4-1, doable. 1-3-2, very doable. 6-0, 0-6-0, you know, in comp, we'll see.